to all of us that one continent, at least, has been cleansed and purged forever.
Winston Churchill was the last British Prime Minister to address a joint meeting of America's two houses of Parliament. Tomorrow, Mrs. Thatcher will be in Washington, and 30 years on, she will follow in Churchill's footsteps and speak to Congress. The speech will be carried live in a special programme, Mrs. Thatcher at Congress, beginning at 3:50 on BBC Two tomorrow afternoon.
Hello. Well, if it's snowing where you are, don't worry too much, because believe it or not, it means warmer weather on the way. The rain in many places, and the snow too, are coming from this cold front as it comes southeastwards across the country there. You can see just where it is on the good old faithful Atlantic chart there. This high is sinking away southwards and allowing these much warmer, much milder southwesterly winds to come across the country. Let's see just where this cold front gets to. There it is, that band of cloud, rain and snow in 6-hour steps. By midnight it's coming southwards across many parts of the country. By 6 in the morning it's coming into the south but weakening all the time as pressure builds behind it and starting to break up as well. By midday tomorrow, a very weak feature. Most of Britain by then covered with this ridge of high pressure, essentially dry weather coming along and less cold weather too. By 1800, still a very weak feature indeed in the south. By midnight tomorrow night, more fronts though coming in towards northwestern Britain from the Atlantic. Let's put just a little bit of weather on that. Still cloudy over eastern Scotland and most of England and Wales, with a little rain in the north and some sleet or light snow in central and eastern districts there. During the night, I think that rain gradually getting down into the south, some light sleet or snow in places too, but very light and mainly on the high ground. And this drier weather coming in from the north all the time. Not an exceptionally cold night, much milder in fact than recently, but still in places like Kent getting down to -4 Celsius, just 25 degrees Fahrenheit, but generally speaking -1 to -3 Celsius, that's 30 to 27 degrees Fahrenheit. But then tomorrow, a less cold day, mainly a dry day too. A lot of cloud to start with, at least over central and southern parts of England and Wales, with a little rain or sleet in places, that gradually fizzling out during the day. But from North Wales and the North Midlands northwards, a lot of dry weather, well-broken clouds, sunshine at times, and the main thing about tomorrow, less cold, warmer than it's been for some time, a very pleasant 7 Celsius in the north there, that's 45 Fahrenheit, a little cooler in the south, 5 Celsius is 41 Fahrenheit, the coolest weather of all in East Anglia, and down in the southeast there 2 or 3 Celsius, 36 to 37 degrees Fahrenheit, and the reason, of course, because the winds are in the southwest, the only acceptable direction in winter, except no substitutes. Looking further ahead, winds staying, I think, in the southwest through Thursday and Friday. Some rain or getting into northwestern Britain and coming southeastwards across many northern parts, but staying essentially dry in the south. And still not at all cold. 6 is 48 Fahrenheit, 8 is 46 Fahrenheit. That's it. Good night to you.
Joan Hickson returns to BBC One on Thursday as the redoubtable Miss Marple, visiting friends and uncovering a dark secret in the village of Limston.
My God. It's one of those, what are they called, poison pen letters. It's filthy, absolutely disgusting.
No. Well, it's not in your league, dear, I know. No dead bodies, no gunshots, no blunt instruments, not even a shadow of Scotland Yard. Just a lot of unhappy people I know you can help.
You mean find the lady?
If it is one, yes.
Yes, yes, of course.
A new 2-part investigation for Miss Marple begins on Thursday at 9:25.
At 10:45 tonight on BBC One Midlands, it will be time to drop into Barmaid's Arms for a drink and a chat with Malcolm Stent and Rosie. Now on One,